Has your cat suddenly started disappearing under the bed for hours, only peeking out once the house goes quiet? It can be worrying, but there's almost always a clear explanation. We're counting down from 7, and reason number 1 explains something most owners never think to ask. Why that specific spot out of every hiding place in the house? Reason number 7. It satisfies a natural denning instinct. Even a perfectly happy, well-adjusted cat will sometimes disappear under the bed just because it's dark, enclosed, and quiet, not because anything's wrong. This traces back to a denning instinct. Wild cats naturally seek out tight, sheltered spaces to rest, regardless of whether danger is actually present. If your cat still eats, plays, and interacts normally, and just occasionally vanishes under there for some downtime, this is likely all it is. That's one of 7. Reason number 6 is a lot more practical than instinctual. Reason number 6. The temperature is just right. Under the bed tends to stay noticeably cooler in summer, shielded from direct sun and airflow, and it can feel warmer and more insulated in winter thanks to surrounding furniture and carpet. Cats are highly sensitive to temperature, and this kind of practical comfort is sometimes the entire explanation. No stress, no fear, just a smarter thermostat than the rest of the room. Reason number 5 is a very different kind of trigger, sudden and acute. Reason number 5, a specific, scary event just happened. Thunderstorms, fireworks, a loud crash, an unfamiliar visitor. These kinds of sudden, sharp triggers can send a cat straight under the bed until the perceived danger passes. This tends to be short-lived and event-specific. Your cat hides during the trigger, then comes back out on its own once things go quiet again. Giving it space and not forcing it out speeds up that return. Reason number 4 is a slower building version of unease, not a sudden one. Reason number 4, your cat is adjusting to a bigger change. A move, a new pet, a new person in the house, or even rearranged furniture can leave a cat feeling unsettled for days or weeks rather than minutes. Unlike a single scary event, this kind of hiding tends to fade gradually as your cat gets used to the new normal. A steady routine and patience, rather than trying to force faster adjustment, usually shortens the transition. Reason number 3 has nothing to do with the environment at all. It's about how your cat feels physically. Reason number 3, your cat might not be feeling well. Cats are notoriously good at masking illness, and finding a quiet, hidden spot is often part of how they cope with not feeling their best. If hiding shows up alongside reduced appetite, lower activity, or any other behavior change, that combination is worth a vet visit. The hiding itself is the visible clue, even if the underlying cause isn't. Reason number 2 isn't about instinct or health. It's something your cat has actually learned over time. Reason number 2, your cat has learned that hiding works. If being out in the open has ever led to something your cat dislikes, being picked up against its will, given medicine, or handled roughly, it may start associating open spaces with risk and the space under the bed with safety, purely through experience. On the flip side, if hiding there has reliably meant guaranteed quiet and 0 interruptions, that alone can turn into a strong habit. Either way, this is learned behavior, not raw instinct. And now the reason that explains why it's specifically under the bed and not a closet or a corner. Reason number 1, it's the best defensive position in the house. Here's what most owners never think to ask. Why under the bed specifically instead of any other hiding spot? The answer comes down to sight lines. Tucked under a bed, a cat is shielded on nearly every side with only one open direction to watch. Compare that to hiding in an open corner where a cat would need to track threats from multiple angles at once. That single, easily monitored entry point is exactly what a cat's instincts are built to seek out when choosing a defensible spot, whether it's actually threatened or simply prefers maximum security by default. It's not just about hiding, it's about hiding somewhere it only has to watch one direction. So the next time your cat vanishes under the bed, it's rarely about avoiding you. It's temperature, instinct, a specific scare, a bigger adjustment, health, learned habit, or smart defensive positioning, depending on the day. Once you know which one fits, it's a lot easier to respond with patience instead of worry. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Cat Secrets for more simple, trusted cat care tips every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.